dope. How's your weekend? I was grinding so hard that I went to bed at fucking 8 on Saturday and I ain't wake up till, or went to bed at 8 on Friday and ain't wake up till Saturday at 11. Then I was ribbing and running, boy. I went to the Revolt Con or whatever, the Puff Daddy Revolt thing, the Revolt television.
All right.
Which was, I don't know, it was alright. It just seemed, it's so hard to tell who's about some shit and who's not about some shit, because everybody they all dress the same. Everybody's got gold chains, whether, like, I can't, it's just so easy to look like you're doing shit and rap. I should have probably looked for the dude without a gold chain and ran up on him. I'm serious, man. Like, it was just, I talked to a producer that listens to the show named John. Shout out to you, John. I call him Winning John, not like this John over here.
Good friend.
Fucking chin face. Chin face killer. No, actually, I met, yeah, and I want to say Kareem. He was cool, Paige Kennedy, and came up with his own app. He was cool. I did that, and then I went over to fucking Soho House downtown. Fancy boy. Soho House is super hard. Like, you gotta get a fucking, you gotta pay like $3,000 to $5,000 to get in yearly. I'm not paying for that shit. My boy John is. Another different John. Winning ass John.
Yeah, right. Thanks for clarifying.
More better than you, John. Money getting John, I call him. You money not getting John. So I go over there and we have a nice meal. And then he wants to go back to the Revolt thing to go watch Nori and DJ EFN's shit, Drink Champ. Shout out to them cats. And I was like, have fun with them motherfuckers. Tell him I said, what up, though? But I'm not going back to fucking Revolt shit. So he bails, and now I got like a 30-minute drive. And something happened. Ever since I had that flu, my stomach's been fucked up. So I'm like on the corner. And then all of a sudden I get violent goddamn diarrhea. And I gotta clench my ass. Like right now I'm clenching you can even hear it in my voice, the ass clench. So I had to clench my ass and fucking do like this weird ass clench run back to fucking Soho House, cause Soho House downtown is in the middle of fucking nowhere. That's part of the appeal, you know. They're like, oh, look at us, we take this bombed out building and now it's fucking not bombed out. So I'm like ass clenched running through like fucking abandoned buildings. Get there, and you need a fucking card to get in, so now I gotta finesse my way upstairs to fucking. And I'm like, hey, you know, I was like, yeah, I was just in there, and I was there with the big fella, winning ass John. I don't know if you know him, money getting John, not the loser John that's on my show. I didn't even name drop myself or no shit like that. I was just like, I was there with such and such. I just need to use the bathroom before I get in the Uber. And I'm like, the whole time, like, the lady, I think the lady was like, look, man, based on his face, he's either gonna shit there or shit here, so I might as well let him go upstairs. So that was the longest fucking elevator ride ever. So she lets me go. Shout out to you, brunette, who lost her voice. Shout out to Soho House, by the way, for letting me take a fucking, and I just took a double flusher, like having to bang on that bitch twice. Bang. Ugh. What I would give just to have grown-up poops, you know what I mean? I'm tired of shitting like a toddler that just got like had his first like grown-up meals, you know what I mean? Like that's what I'm pooping like straight up shitting like a toddler.
Are you locked on diarrhea?
I'm like, every morning I wake up and I gotta take like a little baby poop, like I'm a fucking child, like I'm a baby, and it's fucking embarrassing. It don't even come out the right color. It's like light orange. You know what I mean? It's like I just want my shit like. It's funny the stuff you take for granted. You know what I mean? Like, just be grateful for everything. Even when you take a shit, just be grateful that motherfucker comes out solid and brown.
I love those.
Cause I'm I think I'm a month in on this shit.
You gotta see a doctor.
I'm not seeing the fucking doctor.
Dude, you have to see. This is not healthy. This is not right. Something's not right.
What am I gonna do? Miss some more work? You know what I mean? Am I gonna miss some more work off of this shit? Like, I'm not. Nah. I'll just keep having baby poops. It's fucking up my sleep and shit, but whatever. This one was the worst, for real. Like, this one was fucking bad. I straight up went home and took a shower after this. Like, I didn't need to, but I felt like I needed to. I'm not trying to make light of rape like some people were last week. I'm talking to you fucking therapist, talking about getting finessed into giving up the pussy's rape. No, it's not. Shut the fuck up. Cheaping rape victims, but I'm about to cheapen rape victims. I felt like a rape, like you know how people get in the tub with their clothes on.
You're traumatized.
That's how bad that shit was. I just needed to get in the tub with all my clothes on and like be in the fetal position and cry for like 15 minutes before I got up and left out.
When was the last time you shit your pants?
I can tell you the last time. I can tell you a really bad time I shit my pants. And I write about this in Hummingbird. I decide I'm gonna do a bunch of fucking ketamine and then watch a Star Wars documentary. So I just I'm doing rails and rails and rails of ketamine. And it gets to this point where I'm doing so much K, I think I'm in the movie, and I think that me and fucking George Lucas are homies. And I'm like, man, I haven't kicked it with George Lucas in a minute. Like, in my brain, like, I need to go kick it with George Lucas. And then the other part of me was like, you stupid fucker, you don't even know who George Lucas is. You don't even know George Lucas. But then the ketamine part of me was like, but you know him as a person, like we're all connected, like we all got souls, and that's beautiful. And I was like, yeah. And then I got all paranoid. I thought stormtroopers was coming in the crib, so I went and shut all the doors and all the windows. And then I felt something pulling on my ass, and I was like, what the fuck is that? And then I pulled, and I had shit my pants, and it dried to me so that it was sticking on the skin. Like, it was like, and I was like, take a shower, go to bed. Like, that was like, it wasn't even late, but I was just like, bro, you've gone too far. Like, you know, it was one of those deals where it's like, all right, man, like, put it down. You know what I mean? Like, put that shit, like, put down the K to play the ketamine. You've gone too far. And yeah, so that was the last time that was the last real memorable time I shit my pants. About you, John?
I mean, it has to have been like the last couple of years, just racing to work or something on the bus. The bus is the killer. The bus is the killer.
You shit your pants on the bus?
You know, like out of the bus, like, and I'm running down the street trying to get to work, and then, just a little out, and then it's over. Once you break that barrier, you're fucked. And I take off the underwear and throw it in the trash. Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, it sucks. I've had one where it's like you think it's finna be a fart, and then it's not, and you're like, you gotta do the ass clencher again. You're like, oh shit, clench the ass, and then you do the waddle, go fucking tighten it up. Go tighten it up.
Yeah, but it's the hangover shit. So I gotta reel on the whole drinking thing. Because when you're hungover, that's when it really kind of sets in, and you're on your own.
All right. So, is Jerry Springer here yet?
Yeah.
Jerry Springer's here. Okay. We're gonna play a song. Come back with Jerry Springer. Enough of our poop stories. Let's talk to fucking Jerry Springer. All right. Let's get it.
You're listening to the All Out Show with you.
J45. I got a national treasure here. Quit fucking laughing. You know you are.
Yeah, what a treasure.
Jerry Springer.
Please don't get up.
Oh, I wasn't gonna.
Yeah.
But I'll call you a national treasure.
Okay.
Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. This is cool.
Even my boss shouts you out. I'll take you on Jerry Springer and beat your ass nationally.
Yeah, well, that could happen. Yeah. Who couldn't?
Yeah. I've been to one of your shows.
Oh, really? In Chicago or in Connecticut?
Chicago.
Yeah.
I actually used to work next door to you. I worked on Jenny Jones.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
that's
like
cool.
I was
Yeah.
like a sidekick, so I got to go there a lot. But
Yeah.
I got cool with some of your people, and I got to see one of your shows.
Great. Yeah.
A lot of ashy titties. Like I just wanted to hit their titties with lotion.
You're a lonely man.
I'm not lonely. I just
Yeah, well, you're lonely.
I'm like I try to stay away from chicks that put powder on their tits. I'm like, ugh. It's bad news.
Yeah.
Why are you looking over there? Come on, this isn't the grimiest thing you ever heard.
Well, no, it isn't.
Not even.
Not even close.
Nah, that's what I'm saying.
But of course, what actually got aired, if you think about it, because in terms of anything that was either crude or didn't meet the standards, would get bleeped out anyway.
Yeah.
So compared to what's on social media today, it's almost ridiculous to think that back then the show was controversial, because it's totally tame compared to what kids are looking at and sharing today about their lives, etc.
Yeah, you might take this the wrong way. I don't know if you will. On Jenny Jones, they would, if you had no teeth, they would put teeth in your mouth so that they didn't seem totally exploitive. Did you guys do that as well? Or if they were toothless, you just let them be toothless?
I don't remember ever putting a tooth in a mouth.
Well, not you personally.
Yeah.
That's the lawyer answer.
Yeah,
Watch
yeah,
out.
yeah. I don't remember. No, I don't think we did that. I'm not saying it.
Yeah.
That's a great question. I honestly don't know. I would think that if that was being done, I would know. Now, I remember people sometimes being on the show that had false teeth, and there was one occasion when she got so excited and she was talking and it actually fell out. But no, I don't. Again, if it happened, it happened, but I'm not aware of it.
Well, if you didn't see any fake teeth, or if you didn't see any gaps in the teeth, it happened.
Oh, there were gaps.
All right, so you're fucking, yeah.
Yeah, you see gaps. Yeah, well, you see even famous people have gaps.
I mean, like where there's no tooth supposed to be. That's what I mean. Man, talking to Jerry Springer, man.
This is cool. No, you're good. Go ahead.
Thanks. But I feel Jerry Springer was in a practiced law for 15 years, as you can very well tell, and the way he's answering these questions.
Yeah, I'm Judge Jerry now.
What's that? Are you technically a judge?
Yeah. No, it's all real, and whatever decision I make, and this is true of all the court shows.
Okay.
Whatever decision I make has legal validity, and you can't then appeal it to a court of common pleas. So when I decide something, whatever the dollar amount is, that's it. So I have to, I want to be serious about that part. I mean, I joke around a bit because I can't help it, but the decisions are serious legal decisions.
What type? Give me an example.
Small claims. It's auto accidents, landlord, tenant, personal disputes, relationships gone bad. A guy gives an engagement ring to his fiance. Several months later, let's say she's found out that he's cheating, so she breaks off the engagement. He wants his ring back.
That's a no.
Does he get his ring back?
I say no because it was given as a gift.
Well, there is something called a conditional gift.
Ah.
For example, if he gave her a ring over Christmas, let's say for Christmas holiday, that's a gift. But a conditional gift is, will you marry me? If you say yes, and here's the ring, that ring is conditional upon your agreement to marry him. If for whatever reason, not that you don't have a good reason, you decide not to marry him, back goes the ring. That was the condition of it.
So, knowing this, I could give gifts and be like, this is a blowjob every day sweater.
You'd be very warm.
But could I technically, if they accept it, that would mean that I get. If they don't, then I get to keep it. I wouldn't do a girl like that when I give gifts. I give them from my heart. But well, is that technically good?
Why don't I believe that?
You really don't believe that? I've been nothing but sincere with you.
I know you have.
And it hurts. It hurts my heart, right?
I don't want to hurt your heart.
Yeah, it hurts right here in my heart.
Because you give your gifts from your heart, so
Yes.
I don't want to hurt the heart because then there won't be any gifts coming.
So technically, could I say that if I wrote it on the letter?
You can make anything conditional, and if they agree to it,
awesome.
if they agree to it, there has to be, if there's a contract, it can be a verbal contract, but
Right.
there has to be an agreement. Something has to be given in exchange for something else.
Y'all heard? So you can be like, here, honey, this is a BJ everyday ring, and by accepting this ring, you agree upon the BJ everyday. Thank you, Jerry Springer. You just helped me find a loophole for love. A love loophole.
This means I'll never. This recording means I'll never be on the Supreme Court.
I think you had a couple shows that guaranteed that.
Yeah, I guess I'm out of the running, is what you're
You
saying.
don't got to worry about me, Jerry Springer. You don't got to worry about me. Speaking of worried, were there ever times in the show where you're like, this is fucking crazy, and you were worried for yourself?
No. I mean, crazy, yeah, but it's a television show. It's not, there are real issues in life and there are real moments to be maybe afraid or whatever, but on a television show, first of all, people that came on that show, obviously they were fans of the show.
Right.
Because otherwise they wouldn't have called us to be on.
Right.
Someone that, didn't like me, and I'm sure there are many that don't, but if you didn't like me, you wouldn't want to be on my show. So therefore, you're dealing with a group of, so often, for example, they would be, pulling each other's wigs off or whatever, or fighting or getting ready to fight, and they would suddenly curse using the F word, and then they suddenly stop, turn to me and say, "Oh, sorry, Jerry," and then continue.
You were the safest person in the room.
Yeah, because there was no desire to hurt me. And if it looked like there'd be trouble, I'd walk up in the crowd. They had my back. I'm pretty much of a wimp. Not pretty much, totally.
Well, you're good at talking.
Well,
So I'm sure you talked your way out of a bunch of fights.
Oh, when I was a kid, there's no question. I would try to tell jokes, and I would run fast. But, yeah.
888-742-3345. 888-742-3345. This is a once in a lifetime chance to talk to Jerry Springer, y'all. Because I don't think he's coming back here.
Oh, I'd come back. No,
You gonna kick it with me, Jerry?
Yeah.
All right.
I
Just double checking. Your publicist just shook her head saying, "Hell, motherfucking no, she ain't bringing your ass back here."
See, here's something you're not going to believe.
Break it down, sprinkle me.
But it's truth. Okay.
Right.
I know what my show is like. Totally.
Yeah.
But in personal life, I really don't curse. I don't do drugs, and I don't drink. Now, not out of any great moral, like I'm just morally superior.
It's not your
thing. It's just not my thing. So people often expect, like meeting me on the street, they'll just go on and, tell me some dirty joke or whatever like that. And it's not that I'm making a judgment. It's just not my thing. So I don't want you to think that I'm being standoffish by not joining you in your wonderful vocabulary. It's just not something I do. That's
well,
all.
look, you don't need.
But
to,
you go ahead. You're good at
Jerry,
it.
you don't. Need
I
to
enjoy
answer,
it.
You don't need to answer in kind. But an answer would be nice.
You're going to get an answer.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, from my lawyer. No.
He's halfway joking, y'all.
No, totally.
He's halfway joking.
Totally. Go ahead.
You're also doing, and this is a bit more G-rated, and I find it quite fascinating.
You go ahead. I don't want to cramp your style. You're successful because you are doing what your thing is, and that's what you got to be. You have to be authentic. That's the one only serious lesson I'll give about entertainment, television. Be authentic.
Yeah, that's why I'm not on television, because I'm authentic.
Well, they're probably standards because you're a broadcaster. But the standards, you understand why they don't have standards in cable and they don't have standards on satellite, because when broadcasting came along, they had to divvy up the signals, the frequencies.
Yeah.
And so that stations wouldn't blur each other out. And therefore, the government had to get involved in saying you can just broadcast on this frequency. And since it went out broad to everybody, they had to be concerned that they wouldn't alienate.
Now it's also like daytime talk. Like I can't be on there because Tide with Bleach wants nothing to do with this salty language of mine.
Exactly.
And talking about,
and that's cool. There's a place for it, and there's a place,
Yeah. So shout out to Sirius for keeping me employed and allowing me to talk to Jerry Springer.
Exactly. And fight to the death your right to do it.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Well, maybe not to death, but
you should know.
I would fight till at least one bruise to let you for your freedom.
I'll fight. Yeah,
to the first bruise. The first ouch. Okay,
I'll cheer you on from the sidelines for your freedom. I'll be like, you can do it, Jerry.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling you got a lot more lawyers than me. A ton.
No.
A ton more lawyers. Jerry Springer. You guys ever catch anybody lying? I'm sure. And then what do you do? What did you guys do once you caught them lying on the show? Like Jenny, they sent them home on a bus. Like I remember catching people lying.
Well, yeah, the lawyers are all there, and they're we don't run it.
And that's that.
Yeah, it's not a live show, so.
Have you caught them ahead of time?
Oftentimes they do. I don't know that.
Right.
Because I'm never allowed. I don't know if
how much
Jenny's show was the same way, but I'm never allowed to know what the show's about.
Really?
And I'm never allowed to know who the guests are. So I get a card, which you see me carrying around, but the only thing the card has on it are the names of the guests because I haven't met them. And that's why the beginning of every segment, I ask the question, I introduce the person, and then I say, what's going on? And my job is to ask questions that you would ask sitting at home watching and then make jokes. But I'm never allowed to know the subject. That makes it more authentic. If I already knew what was coming, then I'd have to fake a surprise.
Right.
This way, it really is a surprise to me. I don't know what's happening.
So you did, but I imagine by the first break, you understand what the show's going to be about.
Yeah, but then comes another story with new people. Well, yeah, because by the end of the
you're like, okay,
whatever the end of their stories, I know what it's about. That's why when I write my final thought, it's based on what I just saw.
Have you ever watched a show, or have you ever been, not your show, like for instance, but any show where you're like, this is like they are really taking advantage of people. They're taking advantage of someone's misfortune.
No. First of all, I don't watch a lot of the shows. A lot of daytime TV. I mean, because I've always had a job. That's the first
Shots
thing.
fired. He's dissing y'all without jobs.
No. But I mean, I just never watched daytime TV.
Because he's got a job.
Yeah. Yeah, and you may have one by the end of the week. So,
Jerry, don't call none of your people, man.
Yeah,
come on, I like this shit.
All these lawyers I know.
Fucking, I know you know up top. I'm taking care of my mom and shit.
Yeah.
Don't do me like that, Jerry.
Well, I'm on your mom's side.
Thank you. All right.
And okay, so what were we?
We're back to. I was asking exploitive. Did you ever find it?
No,
do you ever find talk shows or your talk show to be exploitive?
And the answer is no. And there's you can distinguish between these talk shows and the news. Now, I did the news for 10 years, and everyone will probably say that the news is a higher grade of whatever performance. But here's the deal. The news is they never ask you if this story is going to hurt your feelings, we won't run it. If this story is going to embarrass you or hurt your career or hurt your marriage or whatever, we won't run it.
You guys ask them that after the show?
But on a talk show, it's purely it is purely voluntary.
Yeah,
you
but
get to decide the subjects we're going to talk about. You can use a fake name. You don't have to even use your name. You can wear a disguise if you want. We're not in the business of trying to out somebody. Our show was a circus. So even if there's a surprise, before you get on the show, you're given a list of, I think it's 21 possible surprises, and you have to agree to every possibility before you get on the show. So you don't know during the show if there's going to be a surprise. You don't know which surprise it's going to be, but you're okay.
You sign off
on all of the possibilities. So you can't then say, well, I never would have gone on the show if I would have found out that my girlfriend's really a guy, for example. So there was no exploitation.
There's a good way to tell. If your girlfriend's a guy, they're good at basketball. And they got a dick.
Testing, 1, 2. Someone bring Jerry Springer in here.
Is this thing on? I got Jerry Springer here. 888-742-3335. 888-742-3345. Let's go to, man, I'll let you. This is choose your own adventure. What line do you want, Jerry? 1 through 10.
I can't see them.
I know. That's why it's choose your own adventure.
All right. I'll take 8.
All right. This is George.
Oh, not George.
Yeah, sorry. You agreed. You signed off. Too late. All right, George in D.C.
Okay.
Yeah, my question was for the shows like that. I wanted to know, why don't they get people who have somewhat of an education? Why do they get the dumbest black people to represent black people, or the dumbest white people to represent white people? Why can't they get some people that have an education that can speak to some of these issues that they deal with? It's always the same thing.
Well, it's based purely on people that call the show.
So smart people don't call.
Yeah,
them.
well, we get, I would say that among the young people, we get a lot of college kids. So they're getting an education. So that description of the guests is not accurate. But what George is saying is true. A lot of them don't have it. And but here's the deal. When our show started, now, first of all, let me say this. Our show is was put on purely for entertainment. So I'm not going to sit here and say we were going to save the world. It was an entertainment show. Now, having said that, the people that come on our show, up until our show really, American television was virtually all upper middle class white. Almost exclusively. If you were of a minority, an African American, Hispanic, or whatever, you were on a side network.
He was looking out for y'all.
Or you were a doctor living in the suburbs like Cosby.
Yeah.
Okay, and then everything, even if you were African American and they put you on the news, you had to speak the Queen's English, with perfect grammar, etc. Now all of a sudden, I don't find anything wrong with upper middle class white. I was raised like that, but that's not the only slice of America.
So you're saying you're showing the whole American pie by showing.
The objection to our show was based almost exclusively on a certain elitist view that, oh, these people are trash. And yet you could watch late night television and you have these celebrities who are beautiful, wealthy, famous, and we cheer them. They have the exact same stories as the people that come on these talk shows.
They just not fist fighting with their titties out.
The point is they write books of who they've been with, the drugs they have been on, their misadventures, and we can't wait to buy their albums, to see their movies, to buy their books. And yet if someone who isn't rich and isn't famous and isn't good looking comes on a show and talks about the exact same issue, all of a sudden we say, they're trash. Well, I disagree with that.
Well, it's not just talking about
the people on late
issue.
night are luckier. Yes.
No.
99% of what we are in life is luck. You had nothing to do with the health you were born with.
No, you're right.
Whom you were born.
You're right.
It's a gift.
But you, like for you, for instance, you're a very bright man. You had to you had to go through college, hop through the hoops. That takes work.
99% of what I am is pure luck. Okay, I work hard, but you want to see a person who works hard? The guy who's picking up the garbage. Some of the guys working in factories, the guys cleaning streets, whatever. That's hard work. What do? I look at my schedule. Oh, I'm going to do an interview here. Oh, I'm going to do. I mean, let's be honest.
I would like you to be.
Yeah, that's what I'm being.
I would like you to be honest. You're
and the
spinning
honest
it.
is luck. No, I'm doing just the opposite.
All right, then.
I don't want to come in here and say, I earned everything I got.
So
no, I didn't choose my parents. I had great parents. I didn't choose them.
Would you argue that you're taking advantage of people with bad luck then?
No. Not at all.
You don't cut out the parts where their titties are falling out and they're acting all wild and they fist fighting each other with the weaves gone and stuff.
Take an English professor from Harvard, let's say.
Okay.
And he comes home one night and he finds his wife in bed with the next door neighbor. Do you think for 1 second that English professor from Harvard would say, "Forsooth, my dear, what is it that I have found"? No. He'd probably start cursing. He'd start throwing things, punching the guy. In fact,
he wouldn't book a flight to be on television to be on your show to do it, though.
That's a separate question whether you want to be on television or not. You don't think famous people want to be on television? You don't think
depends on
when
what
you go
for.
when you go to a ball game or when there's a news reporter out on the streets covering an accident, virtually everyone is behind the camera waving, "Hey mom, hi." I mean, this is we attribute this. See, that is even elitist. What you're saying is that these poor.
I didn't take advantage of broke people and clown on them and then hide behind elitism as an excuse.
Well, because you are willing to
I was a
call,
poor person, and I did get taken advantage of.
Well, I'm not saying you didn't take an advantage of, but someone
did it willingly, knowingly.
Okay, well, the people that come on a show, who are you to say you don't speak the Queen's English, you're not educated enough, you can't be on this talk show?
I guess
no,
it's not how
they're
speak.
allowed to be on a show like anyone else.
You
never complain if a wealthy person gets on television. No one ever says, "How dare that person come and talk about what he's concerned about or she's concerned about."
I like what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, but I think it's not how they speak. It's the actions that are being judged.
If you don't have great language, oftentimes you resort to cursing. You resort to
fisticuffs.
If you're really angry, some people, yes, they can't. You know what?
So
a well-educated person can kill you with kindness. He can.
I feel it right now.
Yes,
I feel it right now, Jerry.
I'm killing you because you're a nice person.
Yeah. He loves me.
Yeah.
He loves me.
Honestly, you should be Santa.
Thank you. You should be Satan. I mean,
I am.
I know. Jerry Springer, y'all. This is
great.
Actually, this is 888-742-3345, 888-742-3345. Lines are blowing up for you. This is interesting.
I hate interesting.
All right, then I'll stay away from.
No, go to interesting. It's your show.
Here, we'll do this one. Slick in St. Louis.
Yo, what's up?
Go ahead, Slick.
Jerry, I got a question.
Sure, Slick.
So after all the years of doing the Jerry Springer Show, at what point did you feel like the show was detrimental to your career?
Shit.
I obviously never did.
Never.
I'm lucky. I'm 75 and I've just been given a new show, the Judge Jerry Show. So, I am so lucky. Nothing's been detrimental to the career.
Bam.
Yeah, so I've been lucky. I know it.
Yeah. I agree with you, and he's got another show coming. Here, look. Dell in Vermont want to co-sign you. Go ahead, Dell.
Yes. Hey, what's going on, fellas?
Go ahead.
Jerry, you are absolutely right. I like all the Love and Hip Hop shows, all those Bachelors and all those shits. Like, those are famous people. Those are rich people. They're gonna act just like those, so-called poor people. So I agree with you, Jerry.
Okay,
you go.
thanks. Appreciate it.
I wanted to give you a cosign after those 2 calls. You know why? Because I'm fair, Jerry.
You are fair.
I'm fucking fair.
You ought to be a judge.
I don't have the education to be a judge. I'm not lucky enough. I don't have the luck.
Maybe not.
One of these days, though, because I think I'd be a decent judge.
You would. You're smart enough.
I'm trying to keep up with you,
just
Jerry.
because you're wrong doesn't mean you're not smart.
I was thinking the same thing as you. I was like, you took all that bullshit and wrapped it in pretty words and just gave it to me as a present. And I get to unwrap it for the next 30 minutes.
Yeah.
888-742-3345. 888-742-3345. We got DJ in Indiana. Here's a fucking softball. DJ,
What's up?
go ahead.
Hey,
Jerry, I was letting you know, man, I had a buddy that was on your show, the old show, way back about 7 years ago. He was a little short shit.
Yeah.
He's a punk. His name's Sean.
Anyway, he remembers.
go ahead.
For fuck's sakes.
But anyway, my question is basically, how does one go about getting on your show? Like, how do I?
The new show.
Let's say, for instance,
This is the new show.
on the new show.
Oh, on the new show, there's no way to voluntarily get on it. In other words, you would have to be called by one of the producers. As I said before, every day in America, 100,000 cases are filed in every community in America. Our producers get on the computer and they look at every case or virtually every case that has been filed. And if it appears interesting, you will then get a call and say, would you like to have your case adjudicated on national television with me as the judge? Now that's, if you figure, that's maybe 50 cases out of hundreds of thousands. So the chances of you getting called are, basically nil. But it's not a case where you can volunteer, because then people would file a lawsuit just to get on television. So, and that's why we keep the system pure, that we know that these are legitimate cases, because they have no idea that they're going to get a call from our show.
I really like that, because most people call up, be like, do you got a problem? Call up to People's Court.
Yeah.
And you guys actually go find actual problems and handle it yourself.
These cases have to have been filed, yes.
Let me ask you something, and this will be the last question, because they said you got to rap. Has there been a time?
Go ahead. No.
Me and Jerry,
You're cool.
I think we'd have a good time together. We would have a good time together. Has there been a time when you're ruling, and you're like, in your heart, this motherfucker's dead wrong, or he's right, but the law is against them, and you have
This
to
is
rule?
how I do it, and that's actually a serious question. A lot of times that comes, what I try to do is, in my mind, I try to think, what is the morally correct, what is the right answer? If you're just a regular person on the street and 2 people come with a problem, or if your kids come to you with a problem and you kind of got to decide it, what's the right thing? And you know what I find? 90% of the time, virtually everyone would agree with that answer. We all, no matter how much we argue politically and everything, we all kind of know what the right thing to do is. Once I figure out morally what's the right answer, then I see if there is a law that can be used to affect that. In many cases, yes. Some cases, no. And in those cases, I tend to rule more on the moral side than on the legal side, because these are small claims. There's $5,000 and less in terms of the judgments. And so therefore it's a court of equity where I'm allowed to
they give you a bit of
So I always try to come out with the morally right answer. Sometimes it's impossible to, and I feel badly about it, but I explain why I'm reaching the decision I do.
All right, Judge Jerry.
I have enjoyed this, and I wouldn't have known that I would have.
For real?
Well,
I appreciate
if someone just defined what I was getting into, I might have said, that's not my. But honestly, you have made me feel very comfortable here. It's fun talking to you.
And you're speaking to your audience. We all grew up, all of us grew up watching you.
I'd like to formally apologize to everybody.
I'm a better person for it.
There you go.
Jerry Springer, y'all. Judge Jerry. You can also follow him at Jerry Podcasts. He's got his own podcast, too. Let's go.
You're listening to the All Out Show with you.
Shade 45. Oh, we got a treat for you. We just had Jerry Springer, and it's like Jerry Springer because I got Katie here. And
Hey.
get next to that. Yeah, there you go.
Like right here?
Yeah, look at you. Look at that. That sounded pretty good. That sounded pretty hot, Katie.
Okay.
Damn. All right. Katie, you're here because you have 2 vaginas.
Yes.
When did you find out you had 2 vaginas?
When I was 18.
So, just so we can clarify this, what does it look like down there? Do you have 2 holes or 1 hole?
I have 2 holes. And we're definitely excited to give you a tour and show you because pictures speak louder than words.
Yes.
I have 2 holes. So basically, I'll give you the abridged version because I don't want to ramble.
No. Nobody wants that. We just
Yeah.
want to see that. We just want to see that pussy.
Yeah, you can see it and you can touch it. Like we're going to give you the tour. So basically what happens is when you're first decided to be born a female in the womb, your shit is like in half and then it
your
forms
vagina's
together.
in half and then
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
together. There's only 2 genders. Keep going.
Yeah. So basically when you're first decided, okay, zygote form, oh, it's a girl, yay.
Okay.
Okay, so you have 2 canals, 2 cervixes, 2 wombs, each with 1 fallopian tube.
Word.
Yeah.
That's what you have right now?
And mine just never formed together.
Let me ask you this. How did you not know that there was 2 holes in your vagina until you was 18?
I did, but I didn't know how to talk to anybody about it.
Did you finger?
I did, and I always was like, there's something in there. Like, there's something extra going on. And, like, even a couple dudes I hooked up with were like, what is that? Like, I can go in here and here and here and here. Like, what's going on with you? And I'm like, I don't know.
All right, so is it are they side to side or are they up and or
They're
do
side to side.
So they're side to side?
Yeah.
Which pussy feels better to get fucked in, your left side or your right side? For you, why are you looking at your man? I'm asking you.
You're right.
What side feels better?
So in this case, there's a dominant side.
What's dominant?
Mine's my right.
Are you right-handed?
Yes.
Okay, it's just curious. All right.
The left side is super much more tighter, and like if we're doing a treat, like, oh baby, you want to do like a virginity role play tonight? Like,
Yeah.
he could fuck the left side.
But for the most part, 80% of the time, he's fucking the right side of your pussy.
It like automatically shifts because I have what's called the vaginal septum. So my pussy's like a nose, right? Like I have a fucking thing, and there's like, you can go in each side.
What side's your G spot on, or is it?
Here's the thing.
Break it down.
It's really difficult for me to come internally because I have like a large G spot, but like my vaginal septum kind of comes between it. So
So
there's
it's breaking it right in half.
Yes.
Does he ever do the Spock fingering you? Like where you go, like,
Shit,
I'm Spock.
You should.
And then he hits 2 at the same time. So
That
he's
would
like,
be dope.
like, come here, I'm
Yeah.
Spock. I'm doing the fucking V.
Yeah.
And then, so he's hitting both sides? Or
I would like that.
have you ever had 2 guys at once in your pussy?
I haven't, but I really want to.
How would you angle that? It seems like it would be very hard.
Well, here's the thing. It's like the dude's got to be comfortable from like doing the Adele, like hit hello from the other side. Like you got to fucking you got to like
Hello
feel
from
your
the other side.
You got to like feel your dick like with another dick.
Your dick
Fuck,
is
'cause,
feeling
well, technically you're in
hella
another-
wide.
Technically, you're in another pussy, right? So, like, are you gay? I don't know. It doesn't fucking matter if you are, but like, Fuck
You
the
gotta just
pussy at the same time. I'm willing to try it.
say pause, no homo, before you fucking put your dick in. Yeah, because the dicks are gonna be it's gonna be a lot of balls. That's.
Yeah.
I guess you could do it like they do anal, where you'd be riding one dick and the other dick could be on top.
It'd be
and
like
pushing
DP,
it
but
in.
like DP. You could like pick me up like a bowling ball, though.
When you lost your virginity, you could pick you up like a bowling
Yeah.
ball.
Like
Word. Where's the thumb go?
in the
your
asshole.
Oh fuck yeah, dude. Have you ever done that?
Yeah,
Do you like the bowling ball?
I do.
What do you say when you want it? Let's go bowling.
Strike.
Right.
Turkey.
888-742-3345. We have a woman here with 2 vaginas. All right. So when did you lose your virginity?
At 15.
So you lost it at 15,
Yeah.
and he went into your bigger hole.
Yeah. It
The
just
right hole.
it separates on its own.
Okay. So it separates on its own.
Yeah.
You have to really concentrate to get it over to the left-hand side.
Yeah. Like I have to guide you, and you'll know because it feels different. Like it's
Word.
two different fucking pussies.
It's amazing. How many people are out there like you with 2 pussies? Do you know? Do you know the statistics offhand?
I think it's like, well, and see, here's the thing. I think it's like 1 in 3,000, but it's hard to diagnose because unless you figure it out the way that I did, like, you can't really know that you have it. Like, it's because, like I said, it moves over.
Is there a support group for y'all? Like,
no, who fucking needs a support
TPA?
group for this? This is dope.
Two Pussies Anonymous?
No, you got 2 pussies. No, you need a support group for, like, being excited about it.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking awesome. I used to think I was a monster, but it's really not that.
We're gonna take
It's
a
been
look at
cool.
it in a little bit.
I can't wait.
You want me? You can't wait for me to look at your pussy?
Yeah, Thomas is going to give you a tour of my pussy. Tour de France.
Tour de France. Thomas, let's get you on here. Can we hold on one second, Thomas? We got to turn on the microphone.
No, he's good.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, you got it on that side? Oh, look at you.
Come on.
Look at you go. Okay. You didn't do the Adele song.
I thought about it.
Fucking shit the bed on that one. I only had to sing it. Thomas. All right, so how long have y'all 2 been together, Thomas?
Right about a year.
Okay, so right about a year.
Yeah.
How deep into y'all relationship did you find out that Katie had 2 vaginas?
Well, we were best friends for about 3 years before, so she
you
had told
already-
me.
you
She had
already
already been
know.
told me. I never seen it or touched anything, but she told me, hey, I got 2 pussies.
So when you heard that, what did that make? What was your initial reaction?
Oh, my dick was just bang. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I bet. Yeah. You're like, fuck yeah, I want that.
I wanted to see what it was like.
How did you play it cool for fucking 2 years ahead? Like you were friends for 3 years
Yeah.
before that. So how did you play it cool? Like,
Yeah. Well, it was fucked up because she was in relationships, I was in relationships, but we always had an attraction towards each other.
Word.
But I never wanted to disrespect her man or anything, so.
or yeah,
But basically, as soon as they had broke up,
you was there.
I was there.
How long did it take?
About 24 hours.
Look at that shit. That's why I told ain't no guy friends.
There's no
Just-
such thing as a
just
male best
dude
friend.
she hasn't fucked yet.
Straight up.
For real, which is, hey, I'm all right. That's why, like, I'm a good guy friend because I already fucked your girl. You know what I mean? Like, I already fucked her. We good now. We got over that hump, and now we can just be friends. Yeah. Now that you've seen my dick.
Yeah.
That's the way now that it's been in you. Now that I've come on your girlfriend's back, we're fucking golden. Have you ever put a wig on her and just fucked the left hole and pretended like it was a different girl?
No, actually. But
We
you're giving me
should.
ideas right now,
Hell yeah. You can role play that shit, put her in a little fucking Catholic schoolgirl outfit.
Yeah.
Right.
We
Little-
do the virginity role play. Like, if he's been good, like, I'm like, all right, fuck the left side because it hurts. And you're going to see it on my face that it hurts.
Does it?
Yeah.
How bad is it?
It feels like you're losing your virginity.
Is that good? I'm not a girl that I've never lost my virginity. So, I mean, I've lost I fucked a girl, but no, like, I haven't broken a hymen. Did you have hymens on both sides?
I did, yeah. lost it twice.
Shit. Who broke your set? Who broke the second hymen?
Fuck that dude. It was in high school.
Oh, you busted. Look at yours. At least you're not bitter.
Yeah.
When you have your period, which does it come out both holes?
Check it out. I have 2 periods at once, and it's fucking awful.
Do you use do you use 2 tampons or do you use a pad?
Quick abridged story. Here's how I found out that I had it.
All right, break it down.
I was in middle school getting my period like everybody else.
Right.
And I put a tampon in like every other girl.
You think you're good, right?
Yeah. And I'm still bleeding out. I'm gonna just be raw as fuck. I'm bleeding out the tampon, and I'm at a sleepover, and I'm like, do you guys still like have to use a pad when you put a tampon in? And they're like, no, what the fuck's wrong with you? And I'm like, dude, I'm like following the little instructional booklet.
Yeah, and you're
I'm
just
like,
a kid too. You're what, like?
Yeah, I'm like 14. Exactly. And I can't figure it out. And they're like, no, you should be fucking not bleeding. So I like had to wear a pad and a tampon over and over. And then finally I went to my gynecologist when I was 18, and I was like, why the fuck can't I use tampons? And all my fucking cool girlfriends are like, yeah, we'll put a tampon on and we can
You're
wear
like a
thongs,
double barrel
bathing
shotgun.
Suits. Exactly. That's what it's like.
All right, so the next logical question is when or if you have a baby, are you gonna have to get a C-section?
Yeah. So we have a gynecologist because like I don't have any kids yet, but I really want to. But they said so I have 2 cervixes and 2 wombs that are like half and half.
Whoa.
Like I have 2 like my vaginal septum separates like actually 2 different reproductive systems.
For y'all that don't know what a septum is, it's the shit in the middle of your nose. So like she's got a fucking like her shit is like nostrils.
Yeah, it's like
the best
nostrils
way to explain it.
or a double barrel shotgun.
So I could technically get you pregnant in either.
Yes.
Yo.
And that's a scary thing too.
What if you had like a good side and an evil side? Like you got the wrong side pregnant. It's fucking nuts.
I think about that all the time.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like I have a good and a bad.
I bet you the good side is on the left side because it's harder to get to.
Yeah, and the right one's like, oh, you can get there on your own. Fuck you, I'm the spawn of Satan.
Yeah, and have a little asshole baby.
Yeah.
What was
Fuck
it like? Let me talk to Thomas a second. Like, what was? How's the pussy?
I don't fucking bomb. Both of them.
Really?
Bomb as fuck.
What?
Which one's better?
Both of them.
Don't lie.
But I like
Don't
going.
be
I like the treat. I like going to the left side every once and again. You know.
Yeah. So the left side is it fun like butt fucking a chick? It's not like it's fun to do it because you don't do it that often. But if you did it all the time, it wouldn't be as much fun. Is it like that?
Exactly. It's a treat. Like I get to I get to have a threesome every time I'm with her. Because she got 2 pussies.
Yeah.
Right. But sometimes I'll be in the right side and I'm like, yo, let me just fucking switch off to the left side real quick.
It's like he's fucking a different chick.
Yeah,
what does her face do when you're fucking her on the left side? Can you tell she's in pain?
Oh yeah. Yeah, but she likes it though. She takes it like a champ.
It's like a Virgin song. Mm-hmm. Touched for the very first time. You must feel like you're fucking King Kong. You know what I mean? Like you got the King Kong ding dong. Like when her face starts, her eyes starts watering.
Yeah,
like that.
It's pretty dope.
Well, there's like less room in there. It's like the same size pussy as a normal pussy, but then she's got the septum, so it's like 2 holes in one.
Wow.
So there's less room overall, and I'm like, damn.
It's too bad that you can't there's only. It'd be dope if there was like only 1 egg and you could pull out and put it in the you could use one as like the cum dumpster. You could just dump your cum in one and not get her pregnant. That'd be awesome.
I think that my left side is like I can't get pregnant my left side.
You think that is the fucking sterile side?
Yeah.
Huh.
The sterile thank you. Yeah, the sterile side.
Yeah, I come in the left side all the time.
And here I am.
Right.
You just dump in the left side.
John, cue the song. I be nothing these bitches.
See what happens when Chris leaves.
What? Never mind. There's a whole reason for that. There's a whole.
Okay.
Keep moving.
All right. 888-742-3345. Let's take some phone calls.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Rigoberto. Oh, Riggs, what up?
I'm like, how'd you know my government name, fam?
It came to fuck up on my shit. I'm like, damn,
Holy shit.
I was like, I'm about to
get backed up somewhere.
I'm about to murder this name. All right, go ahead, Rigoberto.
Hey, you got that shit right, though, fam. You got that shit right. Hey, my question is, when your man has the whiskey dick and he's beating up that pussy, do you let him switch you off on the other one because one hurts?
Yeah, have you ever had to like call in, like go to the bench, be like, all right, bring in the new pussy, you know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, yeah.
It
feels safe.
How long can you get smashed in your left side before it starts hurting?
Till you come.
Champ. That's a fucking. That's what winners say right there. That's fucking
I will write it out for you.
That shit is amazing. He's a lucky motherfucker. He's a lucky motherfucker.
Did you know that? Do you ever want to look? We're men. Sometimes you just wanting to cheat and cheating are two different things. Have you ever thought of cheating and be like, you know what? I got new pussy at the house.
Anytime I need new pussy, I just switch off. But the fucked up thing, well, it's actually not fucked up. It's the dope thing is that if I ever need another girl, she brings her into the bedroom.
Oh, so you guys have had threesomes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's like foursomes.
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Has anybody ever been bummed out by your two pussies? And if so, how did that make you feel?
No one's ever been bummed out. Actually, there was one guy and one guy only that figured it out before I did.
Word.
And it was some dude I was hooking up with, and he was going down on me and fingering me, and he was like, hey, you got like I could go on either side. Like, there's something here. And I was like, I don't know what to tell you. Because I didn't, it was before it was before I had been diagnosed. So I was like, I know that there's something, but I don't know what it is, and I don't even know what to tell you. And I thought he was really hot, and obviously it didn't work out.
Well, now you got Thomas, who's fucking super open-minded.
Yeah.
And
everything
you guys
works
get
out.
to have threesomes and shit like that.
Yeah.
So what about fingering you? Is there a better side for fingering, or is it
that
the same?
is still to be determined.
Okay.
I'm still trying to figure that out because it's still like I'm the most open that I've ever been with Thomas. So like we're kind of working through this together and figuring out like what makes me come, because I'm a clitoral fucking comer.
Yeah.
And I can come internally very specifically if I do it my way, because
What do you need to do your way?
I need to mount you, I need to be on top, and I need to grind you, and I need you to like fucking push up like in the same rhythm that I'm grinding on you.
Yeah.
And like it
Talk
needs
to
to
me.
be like a fucking like grinding like.
So you're still getting a clitoral, you're still grinding your clit on top.
Yes, but I can
being
still
penetrated.
come. Yes, but I can still come just the internal way and then come the external way right after it, which is why I know the difference, I guess.
I be doing that shit too.
Yeah.
And that's just for one pussy. I be like, remember when you were little and you used to rub up on some shit? Pretend like you're little.
Yeah.
And I'm a couch.
Humping teddy bears.
Yep. Like
The arm of the couch.
Like I'm a pillow.
Yeah.
Get
Ooh, I
that
used
shit.
to hump pillows.
Of course you did.
Everybody did.
Well.
And if they don't, then they're lying.
Yup. You either hump pillows, you're a fucking liar. That's what I say. That's 888-742-3345. 888-742-3345. Let's go to Cam in New York City. Cam, what up, though?
Yo, what's going on?
You got Katie with two pussies.
Yeah. My mind is like blown. I pulled over. That's crazy. Yo, I got a question, all right? Because I would pay a good amount of money to see some shit like this. Would you take this on the road, like a museum?
Yeah. What do you do for a living?
I'm a bartender.
What do I do for a living?
No. I was asking her. I want to see how flexible her schedule is, or even like webcamming. Like
I've thought about it, and I actually recently got interviewed to do porn and webcam, but like, I don't know.
You're still
Man,
low.
I got a couple of dollars. We could make millions off of some shit like this.
Millions, because everybody's got their price.
Yeah.
Really,
Everybody's got their price, but look at that. This is like a superstar sex tape level right here, though. This is like 2 pussies. This is like the first ever.
How big of a dick have you taken in your smaller vagina?
Fuck. What is the criteria? What measurements you
I
looking
just
for?
wanna-
Like inches and width, or
Yeah, but I just want to know how much dick you can take in that small vagina.
Well,
Like-
here's the thing. So we're able to deliver out of the vagina, right? So as long as you ease it in and lube it up and do it right, like
You can take
it's
it-
elasticity.
So you can, all right, because the way you made it sound was like you can't take a ton of dick. Well, what do you find?
Well, yeah, you just got to ease it in. So
Okay.
sometimes at the very beginning, she's like, just go slow,
Yeah.
and then, a minute or two in, she's like, rail this pussy out. So
Yeah, you gotta do it like you gotta fuck my left side like you're taking a virginity.
Here's a good question. Brett in Atlanta. Go ahead, Brett.
Hey, so my question is, so when you're just pounding it, do you have to be careful? Like, can you accidentally slip in the right side? Like, and if you, like, fucking bang straight into the septum, will,
Yes.
like, that shit hurt?
Yes.
Has that
May
happened
I
to you?
answer this?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, it's
May I
your,
answer
it's your
this?
pussy.
Yes. There are some times where we're fucking getting it and he's railing me and like he's like bang, 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 and then he pulls out too far and then he's jammed straight into the septum and he bends his dick in half.
Oh shit.
You've done that? You bent your dick?
I've done it a few times. That
You can take the
motherfucker
floor.
bends straight in half. I felt like I broke it off.
He can't help it. It's like boom, 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 dick bent in half.
All right, this is what we're gonna do next. We're gonna play a song. We're gonna screen these calls, and when we come back, we're gonna take a look into the two vaginas of Katie. Katie's two vaginas. We're gonna look into her two. Are you excited that?
Yes.
Are you excited to be examined?
I am.
Yeah.
I look forward to pap smears. Fuck it.
What do you? Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Nobody looks forward to
I know,
it.
but this is a different kind of exam, and this is you're gonna be laid out and looked at.
Do it.
You're into it.
I'm into it.
Just say it. Just admit it.
I'm into it.
That's more like it. 888-742-3345. 888-742-3345. We got Katie and Thomas here. They're both listeners, and they were cool enough to call in with their story, and they got on the show. If you got a wild story like this, fucking DM us at All Out Show, or at All Out Show on Instagram or Twitter, or do we have any other ways that they can get at us? Or call up to the show? We should have a fucking... What's that? Or hit us up on our Facebook. What is it? All Out Show fan page? Some shit like that. Go to All Out Show on Facebook, too. Everybody's got Facebook. Because this is what we want. We got interesting ass listeners. Like, I never in 1,000 years would have been like, hey, man, we got someone with two pussies listening, and they're going to come in and show it to us. Can John see, too?
Yeah. Oh, John can touch it.
All right.
John can touch it.
Just you and John. And probably Keenan because he got us on here.
Should I
but
wash
just
my
you
hands?
guys.
So basically,
pretty open.
everybody
He said,
but
I gotta
Jesus.
wash my hands. This is gonna be the most pussy
Please
John
wash
got.
your hand.
What about our new
Please wash your
cameraman,
hand.
Jesus? You're not gonna let Jesus touch the pussy? He'll bless
Well,
it.
let me just look at it. We'll play it by ear.
All right, baby. I don't want to fucking peer pressure you into having dudes touch your pussy that don't want to touch your pussy.
Oh, you're a gentleman.
Yeah, that's right. I want you to be 101% in on
Okay.
this. All right, 888-742-3345. When we come back, we're gonna be taking a look into the depths of Katie's pussies. Two pussies, one girl.
Two pussies.
Let's go.
Give it up for Naughty by Nature.
Feed me hip hop and I start trembling.
Naughty remix.
Feed me hip hop and I start trembling. Feed me hip hop and I start trembling.
Shave 45, we're back. If I sound different, I'm on the handheld mic. We got Katie here. Katie, go ahead. Look down and talk into that.
Hey.
A little.
Does that work?
Yeah, bring her up a little bit more, guys. This is a first for us. We usually don't do gynecological exams here at Shade 45, but we in case you're just tuning in, Katie and Thomas are listeners, and Katie has a very interesting vagina. She has not one but two vaginas. Her left vagina is her quote-unquote virgin vagina, which is tighter, but once you ease in, you can beat that shit up. And her right vagina is her grown-up vagina, her woman vagina, where she can take all the dick. John, are you excited to look at her vagina?
I am absolutely down for this. I'm
All right.
all about this.
She's sitting in the chair.
Oh, man.
Damn, you look like fun. Jesus Christ. She's sitting in the chair, just spread. I'm starting to wake up, dude. Oh, man. I don't want to have a boner next to John. Whatever, dude. All right, so she's sitting spread eagle in the chair.
Should I take my panties off?
You can do whatever. You can take them off or push them to the side, whatever you feel like doing.
What should I do? You want to take them off?
Thomas is pulling down her. Thomas is not pulling down her panties. How you feel about this right now?
Super excited.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
I like that you're excited. All right. So she's taking them down.
Okay.
All right. So you have a very nice vagina.
Thank you.
It's unassuming. If I were to walk by your vagina, I'd be like, hey, it's only got one hole.
Right.
Looks just like.
Thomas will give you the tour.
All right. So now,
Should you?
Thomas, spread it open for me, and let's take a gander at this. All right. So walk me through. Oh, you're a little moist. She's a little wet, y'all. All right, so open it up for me, Thomas, and let me see. Let's take a look. Okay, I see it. All right, so what? Oh, word. So you got. All right, so I'm gonna do the I'm gonna do the walkthrough. Sorry, it's hard for me to talk while I'm looking at a vagina. So I'm gonna look over here
I'll try
at
to
Jesus,
poke it
the
out more.
cameraman.
Can you see it?
All right, so yeah, I can see it. So you have one clit.
Yeah.
Which is about a half an inch to an inch above your vaginas, and then below, is that your urethra? The little hole on the top, is that the pee hole? All right, so you got the pee
you
hole.
guys can see it more than I can.
I'm looking down. So approximately an inch from your clit, you have the pee hole, and below that you have the two vaginas.
Mhm.
Now the vagina on your left hand side, right there, that's your ass cheek.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's your right side.
Yeah.
All right, so this
That's
is
the dominant side.
that's the bigger vagina.
Yeah. That's where everybody
That's
goes.
the big girl vagina.
Mm-hmm.
And right there, on the left side, that's the brand new vagina. Like, hey, let's cheat. Let's cheat. How often do you guys do it in the left hand side?
Whenever he wants.
Every time.
I want new pussy every time. He wants new. John, you want to come look at this?
I certainly do.
All right, come check this out. This is pretty
Hang on.
fucking amazing.
Are you allowed to touch it?
Am I allowed to touch it? No, I am not allowed to touch it, says my boss. Boo!
What about me? I'm allowed to touch it.
You can,
Yeah, you and John could do the Adele, like hello from the other side.
You on the other side. That is cool.
I don't think we're allowed for penetration, but John can come check it out.
Okay.
I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know what is heavy petting allowed. I don't. Look, man, I got a lot on the line. All right, check this out,
Okay.
John.
Show John. John could do it.
So
Oh, wow.
Regular pussy. They won't let him do it.
Okay.
It's a regular pussy, right?
See that, John? Check it out.
No kidding. Oh my goodness.
Can you see it?
Well, I mean, I haven't seen a vagina in so long, so this is all very interesting. Okay. Holy crap.
Look at her juicing up, John.
Look
at her. Look at her juicing up, John. They can't hear the juice, John.
And now.
Stop it. I'm going to come already.
No, keep going. Let's hear her come.
No. No, I come really fast. It's
Come for
embarrassing.
daddy.
Stop. Baby, stop. I can't.
Look at that.
Stop. Okay.
Nothing's
Okay.
happening here.
Yeah, lick it off your fingers.
And I really can't touch it. And so that's
I don't know
You
what
can?
I don't. You could do the outside. Just don't go in.
Did they see it?
Yeah, we saw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I mean,
Do it, John.
over
Get
here
in
probably?
there.
Okay, there we go.
Get in there.
Oh, there we go. So,
Yep. Oh.
Let's see, it was a little cold. There we go.
Pet it like a kitten, John.
There we go. All right, so it's a little cold.
Put your fingers in there. You gotta feel. You got a finger on each side to have the septum in between.
I think that'd be going a little farther. So, all right.
You want us to keep a job, right? You want to continue hearing John on the radio? We're not allowed to go inside your vagina as much as we want to. You know why? Because they're fucking assholes. Boo. I can only stand here and watch as he opens up your vagina.
Okay, but as long as you saw it.
Yeah.
Like,
Can
open it up one more time.
Do it on. Just touch. You could touch the top, like Stern does that. Stern does the. He does that one.
Can you see it from here though, or no?
Not like, I mean.
But like from there, you can.
Oh, you got a nice size. You got a nice clit hood too.
Oh, no one's ever said that to me before.
Well. 888-742-3345. We got Gordo. Fucking champ. Go ahead, Gordo.
Hi there. Am I on air?
Yeah, you're on air.
Oh, great news. Jude, love your show. I just want to say before I begin, John, you not only saw one pussy today, but two. Is that really true? Did that happen just now?
No, it's absolutely true.
That's twice the amount of pussies you've seen in fucking 4 years.
Yeah, and I actually petted her whole vagina there with my cold, creepy hands.
How did his magical fingers feel? How did his magician hands feel on you?
I'm rooting for him, so they felt awesome.
Come on.
Wow.
This lady is the best.
Well,
she's rooting
John,
for him.
Well, when it rains, it pours. And, John, I got to tell you, I'm so surprised by this news that you're going to have exponential luck today for all of you. So I work for a sex toy distributor company, and we deal really closely with a lot of retailers that sell sex products.
All right, you gonna send us some vibrators and shit, or?
Well, I'm getting to it.
Well, you're taking a long time, so hurry up.
Here it is. There's a small catch, one small catch. So our guest here has to try this toy on both her vaginas. It's a clitoral stimulator, and it does not vibrate. It's air pressure. I would love to mail it to you guys.
Well, yeah.
One for you, Rude Jude. One for Johnny, if he'll use it.
Yeah. What's the name of it? What's the name of it?
So it's called Satisfier, but we also have
Okay, there you go.
a few other options.
You got to plug it. You got all right. You got the plug, Gordo, and
put him on hold.
We got you. Don't go anywhere. We will send you the Satisfier, and then Katie, would you agree to try it out and use your iPhone and while you do it and talk?
Yeah, of course.
Just record it.
I'm
the
super
iPhone
willing.
memo. Yeah, that was pretty amazing to see. That.
You saw it?
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it all.
Good.
I saw it all.
Me too.
It was amazing.
I haven't seen a vagina in forever. So this is nice. She really took care of me.
Aww.
John, do you see this? John, do you see?
John, I love you.
Yes.
She's just playing with the top now. Look at her. Look at her go.
John, you might have to come around to this side.
Look at her go.
Wow, she is down for anything. Wow, he lucked out. Holy moly.
What? Yo, all right. So Thomas, she said she'd like two guys at one time. What's your opinion on it? Like, is that something that you're up for, or?
Yeah, it's something I'm open with. It's just got to be the right dick. You know what I mean? So it's something. It's got to be somebody I'm comfortable with.
It's really weird. Like, it's one of those deals where it's kind of like you want to fucking, like, for me, I don't really have a problem running tag teaming my girl. It's just I don't want to have to like be hanging out with the dude. Like, I don't want to be like watching football with him after we just ran a busto on my girl. I'd rather be somebody
sharing
that
a
I don't
hot dog.
Yeah,
Fuck all that.
So do you want it to be a friend, or do you want it to be like someone that you don't know, like from a swinging site or some shit like that that you had a couple beers with and that you're cool with?
Yeah, good question. I wouldn't want it to be somebody I never met before.
Okay.
I want it to be somebody I'm relatively close with and comfortable with.
Oh, no shit.
Because also, I mean, yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to bring a stranger into the room and then I'm like, well, what does this dude got?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I want to be clean. I want to make sure everything's good.
So you would rather you would prefer to have somebody that you're cool and closer with.
Absolutely.
All right. I guess. Are you worried about rubbing nuts?
I mean, as long as I say no homo first, I'm good, right?
Yeah.
No eye contact. You know, we're good.
Yeah.
Don't if his dick falls out, don't put it back in for him.
Oh man, I got fucked up stories for you, but yeah.
None of that. None of that. Katie, Thomas, you both of y'all were fucking cool as shit. I really appreciate you coming through. Do you come easier off of one side or the other?
It's hard for me to have a G-spot orgasm. I'm a clitoral orgasm all the way.
But you said riding dick sometimes, so you can do it either way.
It doesn't matter which
hole
pussy it's in. It just has to be the right. Like, you have to be a good bottom.
All right, get close to that mic. All right, there you go.
You have to be a good bottom.
You got to be a good
you
bottom.
You gotta fucking fuck me from the bottom. You know what I mean?
I hear you. I fucking hear you. I suggest you get a couple wigs ASAP.
And just be different every time.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do that for you, Jude.
Yeah, get some different colored wigs and some different color outfits and just brand new pussy every fucking time. What does it say above your pussy? It's
oh
what your
my
tattoo
god,
say?
it was. I'm so embarrassed. It was 19 and I was fucking stupid. It says no guts, no glory.
right where they get the guts, right where they stab in
yes,
the guts.
I know. I thought it was a great idea at the time, and now I'm 27, and I'm like, well, it's a part of me.
Do you nut all over her? No guts, no glory shit.
All the time.
Oh yeah.
There it is.
Sometimes
He's
I go
like,
inside,
here's your
on
guts
top,
and your
everywhere.
glory, bitch.
Take this nut on your gut.
No nuts, no glory.
There it is. Do you want people to follow you, or are you good?
Yeah, fuck it.
All right,
plug our shit. We got questions.
All right, go ahead. How can people get in contact with you?
My Instagram is _K Money Get It.
_K Money Get It. _K MONEY GETIT.
Yeah.
_K Money Get It.
Yep.
Thomas, you want to plug yours?
Mine is Nostradamus.
Like Nostradamus. How you spell it?
NOSTRATHOMAS 24.
Nostradamus. You mean there was 23 other fucking Nostradamuses?
I had the original
his
one, and then I
birthday.
got rid of it, and then somebody got me, and then
Those
24 is my favorite number.
fucking bastards.
Yeah. I know you got a few times.
Yeah, I got a couple times.
got.
And I don't even got a girl with 2 pussies to fucking. I got nothing to show for it. I'm just a single guy with. Well, I'm getting some pussy today, but with no, just with one pussy, girls. One pussy, girls. You guys were fucking cool as hell. Hopefully we got a bunch of stuff to send you guys home with. You're fucking awesome.
You're awesome.
I wish I could have fingered your vagina.
I wish
really
you could
do.
have too.
I mean,
Hey, when you're off the clock,
like,
though, right?
can we just like exit this and do it real quick? Or?
Yes.
Like
John
nobody's upset. Like John could come in too. Like we could just do real quick.
I'll let y'all do it.
We're gonna have to
Take
cut to a song real quick.
All right, let's play some music, and we'll be back. It's the All Out Show, y'all. Let's go.
You're listening to the All Out Show with you.
All right, y'all. This is the All Out Show. What a fucking cool day we had. 2 vaginas and Jerry Springer. It's almost like Jerry Springer. Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have thought it? This is, man, I don't even know. We're on our last days. If you want to win a dope-ass bombered coat with hummingbird on it, art by Sage Vaughn, you gotta go to onemorejude.com and cop yourself the book and wine bundle. It's high-end wine. So high-end, I can't even tell you who made it. But just know that this shit goes for $150 a whop. I got them to go down to $100, especially made for us. And it's a limited batch, and it comes with an autographed hardcover of Hummingbird. There you go. Super collectible. Art by Tristan Eden. Follow at All Out Show. If you need to get at me, go through them. I've been shadow banned on Instagram for a while, so I'm not on there checking shit out. That means girls too, if you're in the area and you wanna fuck. what? I'm not above that. I drive a Volt. I'm not a rich man. I live in a 1-bedroom apartment, so I'll beat that shit up. As soon as I get house money, that's when I stop fucking chicks off of the internet. I'm not there yet. Not there yet. Once again, that is at All Out Show. You can follow me at One More Jude. I'm not going to be doing shit for a while. Also, yo, you want to see Sway in the morning videos? Just download the app or go online to see what we've been hearing. Learn more at SiriusXM.com/more. See what you've been hearing. Your backstage pass to Sway in the morning. It's like the side chick that has to do a fucking ad for the main chick. Like, you want some good pussy? Check out the main chick. I'm just a side chick. I'll be alone at Thanksgiving. All by myself. Shout out to Sway. Sway doesn't decide what's filmed and what's not. And I think you should watch Sway's shit because he always has fucking ill MCs. He does great interviews, and he's got really cool fucking guests. So make sure you get your shit for Sway in the morning. And shout out to Jesus, who's been fucking taping everything, the Jerry Springer shit. I don't know if it'll make it anywhere, but we got it. God damn it, the 2 vaginas, everything. All right, let's play some music and come back with news from the chin.
You're listening to the All Out Show with you. And now, it's time for News from the Chin with John Z. Matthews.
The University of Oxford, they have voted to nix clapping in favor of silent jazz hands at future commencement ceremonies.
Are you jazz hands?
Jazz hands.
Like what you do all the time.
I wasn't aware of that until you told me.
You're Oxford. You are Oxford material.
I'm there.
How fucking this is in Britain?
That is correct. So
it's still scary. That's like a first world. You know, Britain is kind of a lot like the United States.
They're smart people over there.
We kind of didn't we get our like Magna Carta from those motherfuckers and then flip it?
We got a lot of things from them.
That's scary, dude.
It is a little strange. It almost seems like a joke.
That's when I flip out on these little social things and people are like, oh, he's flipping out. It's cause I'm watching it happen. I'm watching it happen systemically. When people talk about systemically, this is an example of this is Oxford, a major university, telling people they can't clap.
To avoid upsetting students.
That's fucking nuts, dude.
That is very strange. Nowhere in the world are you going to find that. Nope.
It's going to come here. Watch. You watch. Snapping and that's me wiggling my fingers like I'm fucking like I'm on Broadway. Hey.
Well, some are saying this is born from the idea of trying to show solidarity with the hearing impaired, but basically also just to avoid...
Fuck that shit. They can't... The hearing impaired can't fucking see the hands clapping?
Well, this is more inclusive.
Fuck that shit, man. They can clap too. People that can't hear can still clap.
But they can't participate.
Yes, they can. Way. They can participate.
I guess.
So I gotta be silent for the fucking 2 deaf people in the fucking crowd. They can't even tell. That's the dumbest reason, and I shouldn't even be arguing with you about that reason. That's a fucking stupid reason. And it's to not trigger fucking pussy ass kids. What are they gonna do when they go to New York? Have you been outside in New York?
It's not.
Have you been outside in Chicago? Are these guys veterans of a war?
Oof. Boy. How would they handle that?
I could see even there right now we got soldiers listening that are like, are you fucking kidding me? Cats that literally a fucking firecracker's gonna freak them out and shit are like, yo, dude, for real? Is this really happening? And Oxford is is a rich school. Is that fair to say?
Say it again.
Oxford is rich. It's like the Harvard.
Oh my! It's world class.
So these people will have preferential treatment in the hiring process if they don't already know, if their fathers aren't already connected, which they probably are. And these people are going to be your bosses that are afraid of clapping.
There's a name for this, by the way.
Bitch made.
That's not the one.
Motherfucking bitch made. That's what the name is.
It's not the one I have here. Hyperacusis. It's a sensitivity to loud
Shut
noises.
the fuck up, dude. Don't even come at me with this shit. Don't even come at me with this shit. This shit is gonna eat itself. You're watching it. Remember that one thing where they were doing where the guy was like, guys, can you not? It was like the fucking woke student council, and the one dude in woke student council was like, guys, can you not like make loud noises, as I find it really hard to concentrate? And then they all go snap, 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 and like jazz hands, snap, snap to applaud what he said. And then another guy's like, can we not use gendered pronouns? And it's like, because he said guys, you're like, are you fucking kidding me? It's gonna eat themselves.
Well, there was an intern here not that long ago who sort of fell into this category, and she was arguing with one of the shows on a daily basis. She did not last, but oof, it was tough to listen to those arguments. She was talking about safe spaces and comedy, and it was like, lady, stop.
You're in radio. Why did you, and that's the thing. These fucking pricks will come to the workplace where we're all of us are getting along. The workplace, we've already all figured out like how to get in where we fit in, and they come to the workplace and they're like, you need to behave like this.
Yep. It was.
And then they go tell. Not only do they yell at you, they go fucking tell. That's why I don't like this shit. That's why I'm hype right now, bro. Cause they're snitches and they're bitches. They're bitch made snitches.
Where is she? Not here.
Good.
Yeah.
I don't know who she is, but I hope she got hit by a bus. And then the bus backed up 4 fucking times. We don't need them. We're good on you. If you fall into that category, we're good on you. Harden the fuck up. All right, you driving? Are you mad? Did I piss you off? Are you mad? Are you driving? Bang her right into a tree.
By the way, they're saying it's not against the rules, but it's strongly encouraged that you go with the jazz hands.
I would be but I probably wouldn't be like that because I wouldn't have the money to go to fucking Oxford in the first place. I'm probably how many non-college graduates are in this office, do you think?
It's harder than you think.
Me, Ellis, it's a lot of the talent.
People in the air, yeah. Absolutely. No, it's a fact.
It's just talent is the only people they let in. Everybody else have been indoctrinated to think like fucking half of fags, like John's ass.
I'm not on board with this. I try to get along, but this is a little extreme.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You give one little thing, you give another little thing, you give another little thing, and now you can't even clap. This is where we've gotten to. We get this. He's not allowed on campus because I don't like the way he thinks, and now you can't clap. Fuck those kids. Fuck the administrators. College is a business. They're just trying to make the fucking customers happy. That's all this shit is. And unfortunately, the customers that don't give a fuck about this aren't as loud as the customers that do.
Oh, absolutely.
The customer they represent 10% of the customer base, but they're loud as fuck. And then if you don't get in line, you're some type of a fucking racist, prejudiced, ableist, fucking misogynist. You're some type of ist. If you don't agree with what the fucking with the shit that's going on, they won't attack your argument. They'll just attack your person. That's when you know they lost. That's it. Give me something different. Fuck those motherfuckers. Fuck Oxford. Fuck Oxford as a record label, as a crew, all of that shit. My fofo makes sure all your kids don't grow.
Arsenio Hall, he's out there.
That's why I fucked your bitch.
Damn.
Oxford. Get money.
Arsenio Hall, he's out there pushing this upcoming sequel to Coming to America. So he was speaking to TMZ recently, and he's saying that he's a better comic now because he's rich, and he doesn't have to care as much. But people are coming after, comics all the time. He's got some opinions on that. If you want to hear.
Let's hear Arsenio.
You know, people have the right to fire you if they don't agree with how you think, but I don't think it should affect comics. Comics are supposed to push the envelope and stretch that edge as far as you can. That's what creates great comedy. The great ones like Richard Pryor didn't allow censors and critics to stop him from doing what was in his heart. You know, I think one of the good things about being a veteran, I'll say old. Veteran is a cool word for old, but one great thing about being old and rich is you can do what you want to do. And I'm able to do a lot of the material that when I needed the public's approval to buy a house and send my child to school, I had to read the teleprompter. But now I'm reading it the way I really feel it because I'm kind of free.
Doesn't care.
That's real talk. Yeah. I'm not at that spot yet. Y'all think I keep it 100? I keep it 62. I keep that shit 62. Because if I kept it 100, I wouldn't have a fucking job. Look, that's why I think Kevin Hart's such a bitch. Because that guy's got fuck you money, and all he does is capitulate and bend over backwards and go around and dick suck and apologize. And even with that blackmail shit, I heard he threw his homeboy under the fucking bus so that it seemed like a one-off deal.
Okay.
And I'm working on bringing that guy in right now. So fuck Kevin Hart too. Fuck him, man. For real, dude. He's fucking Black Dane Cook, unfunny ass motherfucker. All he does is do bug eyes. Ooh.
Makes a lot.
Oh. Yo, he's degrading.
And you're not the only one. Everyone seems to hate that guy.
Because he's corny as fuck.
Okay.
He's corny. He doesn't push the edge. He's a cornball. Dude's a fucking cornball. And if you like him, hey, that's cool. Whatever, man. He's the Black Dane Cook. That's all I got to say.
Dane Cook's got some respect these days.
He's nice and safe. He's a nice, safe guy to like. He's nice and safe. That's why I like comedy that pushes the edge. And here's the other thing, man. Like you guys don't even understand irony or satire or anything like that. Cats will see trigger words, fucking flip out, and then they run to fucking Twitter or Instagram to tell on you and don't even understand the context of a fucking joke. And before, you didn't have to worry about that. You didn't have to worry about a motherfucker not really understanding the context of a joke. But nowadays, you do. If you say the wrong word, not even the wrong idea, if you say the wrong fucking word, they're coming for you. And they're going to try to get you fired, deplatformed, your show boycotted. It's like you ain't got shit. This is when you know that motherfuckers are doing good. You ain't got shit else to do. You ain't got shit else going on in your life but to run than to try to fucking get Paige Kennedy's show kicked off the fucking air because you ain't like what the fuck he said or some shit like that. That happened on our show. I'm not even going to bring it up. But it's fucking lame and it's fucking up comedy. If you go back and listen to old shows, we can't even play a lot of our old shows because we're so fucking raw. We was going at everybody. Nowadays, we just... I'm tiptoeing through a landmines all the fucking time. That's why I do the show sober. People think I'm fucked up when I do the show. They're like, oh, I know you're faded. Like, nah, motherfucker, I'm not faded. I'm fucking sober as shit. I'm running through every day I'm running through landmines. Every single day doing comedy for you fuckers. Straight up. And the funny shit is like, oh, you hear what Dave Chappelle said? Yeah, we been saying that. Everything Dave Chappelle said, we been saying that. He's just saying it to louder people, and I agree with him. And I'm not like knocking him. I'm just saying, like, yeah, if you listen to the show, we been keeping it 100.
Yeah, and it really does seem to be the younger people, though. I even had to apologize to some lady that I met through the show. I said, listen, I meant no offense. Cool it. You know, even just going back to some text I sent. I was like, lady, I was fucking just kidding. I was just kidding.
Man, don't apologize to nobody. This is when I be like, look, man, we don't see eye to eye. Peace.
Yeah, if you think that's bad.
Because as soon as you say you're sorry, like, that's when they think they got you. And that's, as soon as you say you're sorry, that's you spitting on your asshole, and they're going to shove something in that shit, bro. Don't fucking apologize for shit, especially if you don't mean it. If they don't get the joke, they don't get the fucking joke. Fuck them. Kick rocks.
So what is the amount of money that you have to have where you become Arsenio Hall free? When you're...
Arsenio Hall free?
Well, I'm just saying, like, he's saying, hey, I'm rich and I'm a veteran. I'm good to go. What do you think?
I don't know, what, like 10 million, 20 million, some shit like that.
Whoa. All right.
If you're working here, then you can pack up, go live in the middle of fucking nowhere, make sure all your family's good.
That'd be nice. Well, he's there. And, of course, your favorite film's coming out soon.
Which
Coming
one?
to America, too.
That's the one I push back on. It's just like, I know Sway and I had a nice exchange. I stand by what I stand by. It's like ecstasy or heroin. Man, that first hit, you're like, this shit is awesome. Quit, and then they call it chasing the dragon. You are literally chasing the dragon with Coming to America, too. You just are. Like, it's not good luck having it be as funny as the first one. The first one was a motherfucking classic.
Coming out soon.
All right.
So sadly, this British backpacker, she has now gone missing after a beach party in Cambodia.
Hello, governor. Gone missing, governor. Well, let's first off, I hope she's safe.
Right.
Can you pull her up? I want to see what she look like. This is what, look, man, they're pushing this whole fucking, go be adventurous, travel on your own. Like, dog, do you understand I saw some shit, I think it was in Forbes, and it was like, why Pakistan should be your travel alone destination.
What?
Like, motherfucker, are you trying to get these motherfuckers kidnapped by warlords and butt fucked for the rest of their goddamn life?
I'm not going.
I wouldn't even go there solo as a man.
No way.
Shit, I wouldn't go to, where's she at, in Cambodia?
Cambodia.
I wouldn't go to Cambodia. That's where they had the killing fields and all that shit. Man, I wouldn't go to Cambodia solo. Shit, there's fucking parts of goddamn Los Angeles I wouldn't go solo. I mean, I have the cop, but like, I'm not comfortable there. And I stick out like a motherfucker. And if I was really out there strolling around, you don't think I would be a Vic? Fuck yeah, I'd be a goddamn Vic. Walk around with ATM on my forehead, man.
So she's 21. Her name is Amelia.
Oh my God, she's 20. See, this is that generation. Yeah, we're all the same. No, we're not. All cultures are the same. No, they're not. Cultures even differ within countries, man. If I'm a broke Cambodian motherfucker and I see a fucking white girl walking down the fucking beach, and I got nothing to lose, and I don't have Western ideas pumping through my head. I'm coming from a place where they're selling off fucking kids. You know what that is? That's 2 years' salary walking down the street.
At 3:30 in the morning.
Bro.
3:30 in the fucking
Listen to me. I know y'all want to be open-minded and all that shit, but Google the places you finna go to. Do some research. Check and see what's a safe area, what's not a safe area. Shit, even down to the fucking foods you can eat. I seen motherfuckers getting taken out by a piece of lettuce. because the water was dirty and they ate that shit and it blew them up. Shit, I had some goddamn Turkish street food and was shitting gravy for fucking 7 days straight. And that's not even me getting snatched up somewhere. I was trying to go to Afghanistan with my Afghan homies, and they was that's what they said. They was like, no, you white? They was like, nah, bro, we love you, man, but no. I was like, I'm gonna be with y'all. They're, no. We gonna be with the rich part? No. But y'all speak Urdu? No.
Why the hell did you want to do that?
I was gonna be rolling deep with them. And they were still like, no. And the funny thing is they like now that this was like 5 years ago. Now they haven't even been there in 2 years, and they Afghan. Like, hey, look, man.
Yeah, can you imagine running up to a cop in Cambodia? Please help me. Help. What are they gonna do for you? Nothing.
First off, she was at a party.
On the beach.
On the beach. She probably got drugged and carried off. I can't see her just wandering away. Her purse was gone, right? Her purse was still there. She got snatched up, bro.
And her brother went there to help. He's a former paratrooper.
She had a former paratrooper brother that let her go on a fucking... Look, y'all, like, ladies. Don't... Yo... Shit, I wouldn't even travel around certain parts of certain neighborhoods in Europe solo. Y'all out here backpacking for adventure, you're gonna get snatched the fuck up. Didn't you see them? Didn't you see Hostile? Or Hostel? It's just like 10 years, 15 years old. You ain't seen that shit? You haven't seen fucking Taken?
I actually like that movie. Good movie.
Yeah, like you haven't seen none of these fucking movies? They didn't just make them shits up out of nowhere. Like, chill the fuck out. Roll with some homies. Make sure you have the buddy fucking system, and don't go to areas of the world. I'm not even saying countries. Don't go to areas of the world where you might get snatched the fuck up.
Would you even go to Tijuana these days to get wasted?
Not unless I'm with my fucking Navy SEAL homies or my homies that can speak Spanish that are from down there.
Right.
And I got homies like that. I'm not going down there solo like, hey, what's up, guys?
Look at me.
Let me get roofied. I don't like my kidneys. Fuck them. Wake up in a tub with no... And like that, and Tijuana is like a vacation spot. They got spots down there in Mexico that the cartels are fucking running. And they don't play that shit. So it's just like, but I don't know that. You know what I mean? I couldn't even tell you that. I couldn't even tell you the spots in Mexico not to go. And so like what? You're going to just go down there and travel all around and end up in one of them spots and be fucked up? Like, do some research. This fucking moron. Hopefully she's fine. How long she been missing for?
Last Wednesday. Doesn't look good, man.
Man, that's tough. Really, it sounds like I'm being cold. I hope for the family that you're good, that she's okay. That being said, y'all quit being so motherfucking Hakuna Matata, bitch. The world ain't Hakuna Matata. Shit, America ain't Hakuna Matata. This ain't love and be loved shit that you think that everybody's on. No, you're on it because you have the luxury to be fucking on it. Because you're some fucking rich asshole that's they just keep shoving bullshit in your mouth. I've seen motherfuckers get fucked up from being the wrong race in the fucking place. Chris nodding too. You seen that shit before?
Oh, yeah. It's too scary to travel. I wouldn't go alone. I always go in groups.
Of course.
And I'm talking about in Michigan. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about in Michigan.
all around here. Even, I mean, I get into some scrapes late at night, and then I just I try to talk my way out of it with some pretty menacing black people, and like, shut up, white boy. I'm like, okay, get the fuck out of here. All right,
say no more. Say it. You're like, say less. I'm out of here.
I'll stop talking.
Say less. I'm a fucking tough guy. I'm the fuck gone. I know, me too. Yo, they used to send me to Jenny Jones, and they would send me to fucking hoods. I've seen hoods. I've seen redneck hoods. I've seen fucking black hoods. I've been in fucking barrios. Like, I've been all over to all the hoods in America, and they sent me and the fucking cameraman. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm lucky they recognized me from Jenny Jones. Because the cameraman would have got fucked up, I would have got fucked up, and they would have had a $60,000 beta cam running around with that bitch. And you know how I know it? Because that used to happen to them all the fucking time. They send them motherfuckers to the jacks without me, to the projects, and they get gut stomped and have their shit took. And it wasn't all, can't we all just get along? It was whap, dat, bing. Fucking camera falls on the ground. They snatch that shit up. They don't even know what to do with a fucking beta cam, and they took that shit. Shit is real out here. Don't get it twisted. Your life is too fucking soft if you believe that shit. That means you've been in a neighborhood that's too nice for too fucking long if you over here being like, oh, I'm gonna travel to fucking, if it's got Stan at the end of that shit, stand back. Don't go in that motherfucker. I'm going to Kurdistan. Like, nah, you better not. I don't even know if that is a place, but I wouldn't go there. End up beheaded and shit. Make me grow my beard out, stop eating pork, and then chop my head off. Whoa. I ain't make the rules. I'm just saying the motherfucking shit. Or I might get hit by a drone strike by my own fucking country. Who the fuck knows? What else?
So it looks like parents are now on their phones so much that kids are begging the parents to get off the phones. A new survey says that parents spend just 24 minutes more per day
than their kids do.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. More per day with their children than they do with their smartphone. So their
kids are.
So they're spending only 24 more minutes per day with the kids than they do with their smartphone. So they're just a little hair more with the kids than the smartphone.
You gotta get off that shit, parents. I know, I get it. Your kids aren't that interesting. They're fucking ugly. You don't want to play with them. Daddy, look at this. Look at this. Daddy, look at it. Yeah, it's an apple. I know. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, it's a couch. Fucking sweet. Look at this picture I drew. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's a skyscraper. Don't look like a skyscraper. You know, but you gotta fucking pay attention to your kids, talk to your children, read to them. It helps with their vocabulary. I'm giving you shit you can do besides that. I'm not gonna fucking tell you what not to do. I'm gonna tell you what to do. Read to your fucking kids, take them outside, let them go play. To keep it 100, to keep it 1 billion with you, like my mom and dad didn't spend a ton of time with me during the day. I was outside playing.
Yeah.
And then I come back, so whatever they were doing, like, so even that is a bit disingenuous, you know what I mean? But that being said, I have seen firsthand parents on their phone, kids on their phone, the whole family's fucking on their phone, and they're being programmed.
Well, a lot of the parents are saying they keep the phone around to keep the kid in line. Like, oh no, here you go, here, watch this little video, it'll calm you down.
Do you hear that? Do you hear what? That's like, oh no, here, have some candy. And then they have a fucking 200-pound fucking giant baby. That's on fucking Jerry Springer. Or Jenny Jones. She used to kill me when they'd bring out these fucking little Michelin tire looking ass babies, fucking fat as shit. And I don't know, he just keep crying, so I give him some candy. That's a kid's mouth. Like, yo, man, fucking discipline your kids. Don't give them the fucking... If I have some children, again, They ain't getting. They're not getting on this fucking. They're not seeing one of these phones until they're like 12, 13. Nah, it's for grown-ups. It's like giving them a pistol.
Yeah, I talked to our intern Andrew. He's had a phone his entire life. I mean, just for as far back as he can remember.
These motherfuckers can't even. They don't even know north from south. Fucking idiots. John, which way is north?
You know that. If I had to guess, probably that away.
Yep, you're right.
Thank you.
You're right. If we brought in an intern or some shit, 50% chance they're getting it wrong. They're fucking morons. Give me some good news.
And now, time for good news.
That smartphone making y'all dumb. That's all I'm saying. All right, go ahead.
All right, I've got a girl out of Zimbabwe. Do not have a photograph of her, but I've got a photograph of crocodiles because she's 11 and she poked a crocodile's eye to save her friend's life. So she jumped on the back of the crocodile, gouged its eyes because it was trying to kill her friend.
Damn.
Rebecca Munkabwe. So she just dove in, hearing her friend freak out, who was 9, and she beat the crocodile into submission.
That's
the crocodile
fucking.
let her friends go.
That's hard as shit, dude.
I
That's
know.
fucking gangster, bro.
Just think about that for a second, man.
I'd be like, yo, man, I love you, cuz. Good knowing you, man. You was a good person. You finna be crocodile shit next time I see you. R.I.P. I'll have a t-shirt. I'll make a t-shirt.
Hey, what'd you do if a dog started to bite me? Would you even help out in that case?
If a dog started biting you, I'll be like, good boy. Get him. Watch him. Watch him. Watch him. Watch him.
Well, Rebecca.
Who is that? Get him. Get him.
Badass Rebecca.
What? Look, man. Real. All the way to keep it 1 billion zillion. Yeah, I would. I'd help. I'd help you. If a dog jumped on, I kick the shit out of that motherfucking dog.
Nice.
Cause I fucking hate dogs, and I'm always looking for an excuse to kick a fucking dog. I never get one. Bitch, motherfucking dog, get the fuck dog. Finally, actually, it'd be worth you getting bit by a dog just so I could kick a dog. Motherfuck you, dog. Bah! Fucking dog.
He's off me.
I'm just playing. And I still kick him. And that's for even trying to bite the motherfucking chin. Y'all know I don't like kicking dogs. I'm just playing. See, back to the Arsenio Hall shit. I had to fucking qualify that joke, because or else I'm gonna have PETA on my ass and shit. Like, oh, he condones kicking dogs. He couldn't tell a joke. Bert. Oh, now he's making fun of the learning disabled.
Can't win.
Oh, now he's making fun of the fucking hearing disabled.
Oh.
No, he's making fun of the blind. I can't see. Where they go? Where they at, though? Can't win for losing in this bitch. Yeah. Hey, guess what? That's the news.
You're listening to the All Out Show with you.
All right, y'all. That was the show. Chris on the boards. I want to thank Jerry Springer for coming in. Katie, Tiffany, and Uterus. Oh, Katie Tiffany is her name. Uterus shit is what she has. And her man Thomas. She was the girl with the 2 vaginas. So thank you for coming in. 2 vaginas. John is a producer on the boards. Associate producer Keenan. Andy's handling at All Out Show. You can also follow me at One More Jude on Instagram. Those are our Instagrams. I'm not going to be posting for a while, but still follow me. Don't DM me. I'm not going to see it. Alex runs things. Jesus is on the cameras. So I want to thank Jesus. Not the one that died for our sins. Fuck him, man. The other Jesus. JK, thanks for dying for our sins, Jesus. Thank God y'all aren't Muslims, or else we would have been blown the fuck up. Oh, they should have said that either. Oh, shit. Y'all weren't here for this. I remember I cracked that joke, and then somebody called up and said they were going to blow me up for cracking that joke. And I was like, bro, checkmate. You just proved my point. All right. Have a good one. Shout out to everybody. You know I love you. And we out this bitch.